So if you thought Samsung's current foldables were great, it's as if the company is saying, hold my beer. Because yes, we have some new information on what we can expect from Samsung's upcoming foldables, and they sound pretty hot. Trusted sources give us even more details on Cupertino's upcoming Macs, and OPPO just made their partnership with Hasselblad official, meaning, there's something coming soon. I'm Jaime Rivera, and given the recent hailstorm that just landed in California, what should I be worried about next? This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with OPPO and announcements they're making ahead of their next flagship earlier today. The company just announced a new 3-year partnership with none other than Hasselblad. OPPO says this partnership will benefit them and that the two companies will be co-developing industry-leading camera technologies for the upcoming Find X series. They're also saying that OnePlus has hugely benefited from this partnership and that they have maximized their efficiency and improved the camera experience for users. So they're excited to elevate that partnership with OPPO as well. And let me just conclude the PR jargon because I'm sure you can tell I'm not excited. But they're also saying that their goal is to develop advanced imaging solutions with natural colors that will provide a more refined imaging experience. So yeah, they pretty much made it official that the Find X5 is coming soon and that it'll feature this Hasselblad partnership, which also serves as a confirmation for those leaked images that we got last month. We're expecting the Find X5 series to launch sometime during Q1, maybe even February, so let's see how Hasselblad does with OPPO, because I'm not a fan of the OnePlus partnership, I'm just being honest. Let's keep talking official news, but switch on to foldables and their future. We have a new report from Canalys, which has predictions for the future of the market. And, the segment saw an 148% growth year over year in 2021, with an estimated total of 8.9%. And just to give you some context, the regular market just grew 7 percentage points over the same period. And that's even after it went back to normal after 2020. Canalys is claiming that we can expect a yearly shipment rate of around 30 million foldables in 2024, which translates to an annual growth rate of 53% between 2021 and 2024. Now, when it comes to price tags, they also expect the average selling price to drop in half from the initial value we got in 2019, claiming that they'll be costing around $1,000 by 2024. Makes you wonder what Samsung might price the Z Flip going forward, if that'll be the average price for the rest of the market. Finally, they're claiming that Android makers will try and ramp up demand with new foldable offerings in order to battle Apple in the premium segment, as they've been growing like crazy. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about foldables in the future, because I love my units. Speaking of that, let's move on over to Cupertino and Macs. Yes, again. There's been a frenzy of leaks of different Macs that are coming soon, some of them for the spring event and some of them for later. Today we have two separate reports, starting with the M2 MacBook Pro. According to a new one from Mac Rumors, that 13-inch new MacBook Pro will retain the exact same design from the current model, including the touch bar, and it won't have the notch or a ProMotion display like we get with the higher end variants. Apparently this information comes from the same source who reported that we'd be getting a notch in the 14-inch and 16-inch models, meaning that the only main difference here will be the introduction of the M2 chip. Now, moving on to iMac, someone in Mac Rumors forum shared additional information from the filings we covered yesterday. Apparently, one of these is in fact a laptop, while the other two are personal computers or desktops. Ross Young chipped in saying that the Mini LED iMac Pro could launch sometime in June. He then said that certain observers said that no mini LEDs were coming, but they're hearing around 1,000 zones and over 4,000 mini LEDs. So yeah, not all of these computers might come in March, but there's definitely some exciting stuff that's not that MacBook Pro with a 5-year-old design. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's go back to talking about foldables, but this time we'll discuss the next generation of the Galaxy Z Fold, because seriously, why not? Yes, we're only a couple of days into the Galaxy S22 series, but the Elec is not wasting any time with the next big thing. According to their latest report, Sammy will be finally adding an S Pen slot to the Galaxy Z Fold 4. As a matter of fact, their sources are claiming that this addition will be a major selling point for this device, which I am really liking on the S22 Ultra. They're also adding that this foldable will bring a 6.56-inch main display with a 6.19-inch outer display, which is similar to the Z Fold 3. Sammy is also said to be focusing on durability for this model. The Z Fold 3 was the first to bring IPX8 water resistance, and we hope that other things like dust resistance and a tougher panel for the next model will come, but it's still complicated given how these phones are, just the design. Finally, the Elec also gave us some information on the Z Flip 4, which is reportedly featuring a 6.7-inch foldable display, which is the same we got last year, but it'll bring a slightly larger external display at 1.9 inches. Of course, there's still a long way to go until the fall, so for today's question, I mean, with the Canalys report and the current changes to the current Galaxies, let us know, I mean, have you bought a foldable? And if not, what has made you wait? Because I didn't like the first ones, the second ones were okay, but these third ones are fantastic. Though that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion on adoption. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me debate the weather, because it's pretty weird. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.